Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Now today I am so excited because I am going to be reviewing a product that I had wanted for like 3 or 4 years now, and I'm so excited to share it with you. Now there's a lot of you guys that are new to my channel, so welcome. If you are someone that is completely new to my channel and don't know me, my name's Anuja and I'm a Sri Lankan YouTuber that does videos on a whole heap of things, including music, beauty and lifestyle, so stick around, and if you like my content, please do subscribe. You know, I know that from the title you will know what I'm going to be reviewing, and I've got it on my hand, which is so exciting. So this is the Anastasia Beverly Hills contour kit. I pronounce it as Anastasia, but it could be Anastasia. I don't know. Please correct me if you know. This one is the light to medium contour kit, and basically it's got 6 colors, which I will show you in a bit. I'm just going to take it out of its little sleeve. I've already used it on my face, so this is a result of this beauty right here. When you open it, unfortunately there's no mirror, which I'm a little bit bummed about, but I'm happy with the product, which is great. So it comes with these 6 colors. For someone who has the same skin color as me, I think you would really like this one. I'll just read out the colors to you. So this is vanilla, banana and sand, and the bottom colors are Java, fawn and Havana. My favorites are these 2 right here, as you will see, because I'm going to be showing you how I use it. Don't be too hard on me because I had never done like proper contouring or proper baking, so that's another new concept if you are a beginner to makeup that we will explore in a bit. This is practically what you are going to be seeing me create, so hope you guys enjoy it, and yeah, really excited. Let's go. Alright guys, so all I've done is put on my foundation, put on a bit of concealer, and as you can see I've done my brows because you guys have seen this way too many times and it takes a while doing it on camera, so I just literally pre-prepped my face. So for my foundation, I used my NARS Sheer Glow foundation, and this is medium / dark 1 in the color Syracuse. Freaking love it. Go buy it. And my second favorite is the NARS concealer, which is the Radiant Creamy Concealer in the color Biscuit. Also freaking amazing. For my brows, I used a concoction of 3 of the Benefit brow products. I feel like no matter what other products I use, I always keep coming back to Benefit when it comes to my brows. Like, their products for the brows especially are just amazing. I highly recommend it. I'll put down the colors and everything down in the description bar below, so make sure you check that out. I am actually really scared because this could go either way, but you know what? This is what it's about, trying new things. We'll make it work. We will. So for my face, I feel like the ones that sort of suit my skin would be these 2 because they are warm browns rather than this middle one, which is a bit ashy. So I might mix these 2 together, which are Java and Havana. And in terms of baking, I think the ones that are going to suit my skin are going to be these 2. We'll just go ahead and start contouring and decide along the way. With my brush, I'm just gonna blend both of these together. So these are really pigmented, by the way, which means you don't need too much on your brush. So what I'm going to do is just dab my brush along the lower border of my cheekbone, because what you want is to create that shadow underneath the cheekbone to just make it pop. You don't want it too high or too low, and also you don't want to come past the middle of the eye, you know. You don't want the contour coming towards your nose essentially. So let's just start patting that on. And you can instantly see that it definitely does create that shadow. So what I'm doing is actually pushing it towards my temple because you don't want a harsh line. And I know that you can sort of see a harsh line here, but we're gonna be baking, so we'll deal with that later. Oh my god. This is so nice. I love earthy browns. Like, I feel like earthy browns on brown skin just, it's like peanut butter and jelly, jam, you know what I mean. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and do the same thing on this side. To help along, you can actually do the fishy face. For me, I feel like I sort of know where my cheekbone is, but for those of you who are beginning to wear makeup, definitely do the fishy face because it just makes your cheekbones pop out. Next, what I want to do is put it onto my forehead. So I'm just going to push my baby hairs away. Basically, I just want to dab it at the top there and on the opposite side as well. And you want to push it onto your hairline. So I want it going from here to the cheeks and then coming to the jaw. So that's my like rule of 3. Just gonna dab a little bit more. Then what I want to do is take the same combination and I want to put it along my jaw, mostly concentrating on sort of just in the middle between your chin and your that jaw angle, because that really makes your face look slimmer. So I concentrated on there, but then I do come to the angle of jaw and the chin as well. I'm not one of those people who have like a really pointy chin, and I'm so jealous of people who do. Well, not jealous, but you know, I would have loved to have a pointy chin. Instead I have like a chin dimple. Thanks, jeans. No, I am grateful for my chin dimple, but this essentially creates that illusion that I have a pointy chin. So that's mainly why I do it. Now, for those of you who want a slimmer nose, I mean, I don't usually contour my nose at all. I just contour sort of like around my face, but I will show you how to do it in case you guys want to know. But I think I'm going to take the lighter shade of the two that I used, and I'm going to use like a really small brush, and I'm just going to tap it because I don't want too much. But basically you just want to create a shadow along your nose. So what you want to do is just very lightly press your powder onto the sides of your face. And another thing you can do is put it at the underside as well, and then just make sure that it's sort of blended in really nicely. So this is just a new brush. And I don't know if you guys can tell the difference, but it definitely did create sort of like a shadow next to my nose. But that's essentially how you would contour your nose if you wanted to. So while we do sort of the rest of our makeup, I'm gonna start baking my face. I have seen Kylie Jenner do this, and you know, she's a bit of a pro at makeup, so I'm gonna trust her. I'm gonna be using this small sponge. You can use any sponge you have as long as it's not a kitchen sponge, it's fine. I've seen people use like rectangular or angular sponges. In terms of what I'm gonna be using, I'm actually gonna use this color here, which is vanilla. So I'm just gonna pack a bit of that onto my sponge, and then I really hope this works. We're gonna go underneath where we put our bronzer, if you are new to the concept of baking, essentially you can even use baking soda or baking powder. I'm just kidding. don't use that. So baking is essentially you're packing in a light colored powder where you want to be highlighted, or where you want the bronzer to appear prominent. The whole process is basically just packing it in, and then afterwards we are going to be brushing away the excess. The theory is that some of it would have sort of seeped into the skin, and that's essentially what I understand is baking. Another area that people bake is the chin, and a lot of people bake underneath their eyes as well, so let's try that. Apparently you're meant to leave it for like 5 to 10 minutes. I'm gonna leave it for 5 minutes, and while my face is baking, I'm gonna be doing my eyes. And this is like a really cute little fun eyeshadow look that I had done previously on a really old video, but a lot of you guys commented on it and really liked that look, so this is just me trying to recreate that as well. So the first thing I'm gonna do is prime my eyelids, because you want everything to be long lasting. And I'm using my Urban Decay eyeshadow primer potion in the color Original. So I'm going to be using 2 color palettes. One is going to be my Urban Decay Born to Run and my Urban Decay Kristen Leanne palette. So the first thing I want to do is take this color Weekender, put it on most of my lid, and then I'm going to do my crease using, where is it? This color, which is called Riff. So just putting on the Weekender all over my lid. I'm basically doing like a neutral eye look with a special surprise. And then I'm gonna apply a Riff, and that's just gonna be along the crease essentially. Gonna do the same thing on the other side. Okay, so it's been about 5 minutes, and I'm gonna try take off all the excess white contour powder. And I mean, I haven't done this before, but I assume you just go like, just take it off, right? Wow, it actually like, it's quite hard to take it off. So let's try and get rid of these stuff. I think I'm going to take the brush that I use for my bronzer and just like try and make that transition a little bit smoother, because you can see that it left a really sharp margin where the powder was. That's not bad for a first go, right? And you can always go in with, you know, a little bit more or a little bit less depending on your mood and what you're into, but I feel like this is quite nice. It wasn't a complete disaster, which is great. So basically, like, you can see that under my eyes it's bright. Under the area where my bronzer is, it's bright. It does take a while though trying to get the excess off, but maybe that's because like that was my first time doing it. I'm sure if you do it a couple of times, you sort of get that technique and become a pro essentially. The next thing I'm going to do is do a really good going winged liner on my eyes, and for that I'm using my Smashbox eyeliner, and this is called Always On Liquid Eyeliner in the color Black. Just gonna give it a good shake. I feel like that is the best I'm gonna get it to be, but I'm pretty happy with it. It's symmetrical and it's good going thick, full winged liner. Before I go completely away from the Born to Run palette, I'm gonna take a bit of the Riff again, and I'm actually gonna put it on the lower lids just to give it some shadows, not to overdo it or anything, just, you know, like small smudges really. That is all I want from the Born to Run palette. Using the Urban Decay Kristen Leanne palette, what I'm going to do is take this beautiful, what is it called, Spitfire color. I'm just going to use my finger and put a little bit onto my ring finger, and then I'm going to put it onto the inner corner really carefully. If you are too scared to use your finger to do this, just use a brush. It really does bring in this like new depth to the look. And what you can do after this is actually take a brush and just like adjust it to your liking. I love playing with the inner corners of my eyes. I just feel like it's such an underutilized space to put eyeshadow on, and I just go for it. I might just go over my eyeliner where the eyeshadow has sort of smudged. Before I forget, I am gonna use my Too Faced Better Than Sex Mascara. Again, one of my favorites. Highly, highly, highly recommended. I so nearly forgot about my lips, but we're gonna tackle that now. And I think what I'm gonna do is use one of my new favorites, which is the Powder Kiss lipstick by MAC. And this is the Burning Love. Yeah, this is Burning Love. If you haven't seen my video about the Powder Kiss range, I will link it somewhere here, so go check that out. I'm not gonna put any sort of eyeliner or anything. I'm just gonna apply the lipstick by itself. Hopefully it does go. I feel like it does. We'll soon find out. I'll show you a trick. This is a really inappropriate trick, but what you do is you put your finger, I mean, make sure it's clean. You do this, and then all the excess lipstick that might go onto your teeth is just wiped off that way. So, you know, you can do it a couple of times and you get rid of it. But that is pretty much it. So that is it, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope that you got some tips and tricks into the world of contouring. Overall, I am so freaking happy that I bought this. I feel like it's just gonna bring like a new contouring game, a new chiseled cheek game onto my makeup routine. I can see myself using this quite a lot. Baking, I'm not sure, like if I had a lot of time I will do it. Otherwise I think I'll stick to the contouring routine as I do. I mean, you never know, like the more I do it, the more I will get used to getting the excess powder off and things like that. If you enjoyed the video, please give it a like, leave a comment down below saying what you thought, and if you have any other ideas on which videos I should do, please do let me know. But otherwise, I hope you guys are well. I hope you guys are happy. Make sure that you give the person that you love or the people that you love a big tight hug the next time you see them. I feel like we don't do that enough. We don't tell people we love them. So remember to do that, and I will see you again with another video very soon. Bye guys. Oh, and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Bye!